All right, good evening. This is Tuesday, April 25th. This is the special meeting of the Rhinebeck Central School District Board of Education. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 18th, 2017 regular meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? It's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the April 20th, 2017 special meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. We have no public present at the moment, so we will skip over public comment. We also have no reports or discussion. Is there any good news?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Saving it up for next time.
Any old business? No old business? Another opportunity for public comment? Sorry.
Whipping right through this.
And other. So I just want to bring up, we passed a resolution in the last meeting to form a long-range planning committee. So I've asked Joe to put long-range planning on our agenda for the next meeting. And so I'd like everybody here to kind of be thinking about what long-range planning looks like, what kind of things you're thinking about that might go into a long-range plan, you know, how we might solicit membership for the committee, all those sorts of things. So just put that on your radar that we're going to have that on our agenda next meeting, and we'll have a discussion about that. So, all right. Anything else for other? Go ahead.
I have another. It's related to the presentation and conversation we had about the school start time and the recommendation, which I think we're slated to vote on May 9th. May 9th. So we have a bit of time. And what I'm hoping is that prior to the May 9th meeting, it would be possible maybe, Tom, for you and Joe to talk with us about the plan for how we're going to make sure the dismissal procedures are addressed. Just because since it is like the one hurdle, if there's anything more concrete we can hear here in the context of this meeting, that would be great before the vote. So.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Any other? Okay, so we'll move on to action items. Would anybody like to remove anything from the consent agenda? Okay. May I have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion to cast one vote for Thomas Hurley as a candidate in the annual election of members of the Dutchess County Board of Cooperative Education Services, BOCES?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion to cast one vote for Michael Reel as a candidate in the annual election of members of the Dutchess County Board of Cooperative Education Services, BOCES?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to adopt a resolution to direct the district clerk to cast one vote to approve the Dutchess County BOCES administrative budget in the amount of $4,476,438 for the 2017-18 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on that? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. We have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to extend the intermunicipal agreement with the town of Rhinebeck regarding facilities use through August 31st, 2018.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion on that motion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to approve a leave request under the Family and Medical Leave Act from Caitlin Grandy to commence on September 5th, 2017, with such leave to be taken as paid medical leave through the period of disability as certified by a physician in writing to the extent of her accrued sick leave, and thereafter such leave to be taken as unpaid childcare leave through the conclusion of the 2017-18 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to accept the following awards in recognition of the CLS Physical Education Program participation in the 2016 NYS APH ERD Physical Education Gets Moving New York Week in the amount of $100 in Flag House equipment, and for achieving first place recognition in the 2017 New York State Association for Health, Physical Education, Recreation, and Dance, NYSA PHERD, Southeastern Zone Get Moving New York Video Grant Contest, and the total amount of $1,000 in Flag House equipment, both to benefit the students of Chancellor Livingston Elementary School as stipulated.
So moved.
Second.
And of course, we thank NYSA PHERD for the grants and for holding the contest. Lisa?
And I think we should recognize the students and the phys ed instructors at Chancellor for their accomplishment.
Great.
Good news.
Yes,
Yes.
good news.
There we go.
All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. We have a motion upon the recommendation of the schools to the superintendent of schools to approve the following resolution. Be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby approves the release and settlement agreement concerning student number 99248, and be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby authorizes the President of the Board of Education to execute such agreement on behalf of the district.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. We have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to approve the list of additional emergency conditional substitute teachers for the 2016-17 school year.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. We have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to approve the appointment of Haley Johnson as an emergency conditional long-term substitute in the position of special education teacher at the Bulkley Middle School, effective on or around May 9th, 2017 through June 21st, 2017, at the pleasure of the board, at the salary of Step 1 MA plus 30 plus 18, $63,128 prorated in accordance with the RTA salary schedule for 2016-17. This appointment is to fill the vacancy created by the leave of absence granted to Claire Dwyer, special education teacher at the Bulkley Middle School.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
I have a question. What's the significance of the term emergency condition qualifying long-term substitute? Tom, do you know?
No, I don't know what emergency conditional means actually in this case. I do believe it means at the pleasure of the board. It's just another way of saying. I don't know. I couldn't say for sure what it means.
Okay, because it does say at the pleasure.
I know later on it does, so I don't know what emergency conditional means in this respect.
It has something to do with like a certification question at all?
No, not with her. I don't know what that means, what that term means.
Does it have to do with the reason someone goes out? Like, did it
Yeah,
happen
maybe.
sooner than having it more emergency based?
That could be. I think that
Guessing.
could be what it means.
Or the length of
In
the
case that they have to leave in advance and this person can
Pretty
come in to start that leave sooner. That especially happens with with pregnancy leaves where it's unknown
Oh, yeah.
when that could happen. I think hers is pretty much set. That's not the issue.
Well, I mean, I'm prepared to vote, but if you do find out.
Yeah, I will find out, and I will get that out to all of you, so you'll know.
Thank you.
I'll find out what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, all those in favor? That's unanimous. That motion passes. May I have a motion upon the recommendation of the superintendent of schools to approve the appointment of Casey Marinelli as a long-term substitute in the position of elementary teacher at the Chancellor Livingston Elementary School, effective on or around April 5th, 2017 through June 23rd, 2017, at the pleasure of the board, at the salary of Step 1 MA plus 30 plus 6, $62,156 prorated in accordance with the RTA salary schedule for 2016-17. This appointment is to fill the vacancy created by the leave of absence granted to Tennille Morrissey, elementary teacher at the Chancellor Livingston Elementary School.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? It's all except one. Lyons?
Abstain.
Abstain, okay? So that motion passes. And we have nothing for executive session? Okay, so may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? That's
Wow.
unanimous, that motion carries.
Record.
Love this post meeting.